Well, Mark, first of all, congratulations. And was there a moment in this very difficult season for you that you felt, you know, I could win this world title, I could retain this world title for Honda?
Yeah, of course, this season has been many up and downs for all the riders, but especially my first part of the season has been so difficult. In one point I was thinking that this year will be close to impossible thing, but anyway, when you are around good people, when you are around a good team, they help you a lot to go out from this hole and to pull up again and try to be the same mark, same style like before. And yeah, since Montmeló, I changed a little bit the mentality. I changed also a few things on the bike, and since there I start to have our normal level and enjoy it again on the bike.
I think your hairdresser helped, didn't she?
Yeah, of course, it's an interesting thing. I mean, when I think was after Montmeló, I was with my hairdresser like always, and in one moment say, "What's going on here? What are you okay, Mark?" I say, "Yeah, why?" No, because you start to lose some hair here. And in the first moment I was a little bit scared because, you know, I'm 24 and I want to keep my hair and nice. But then I go directly to the doctor because my father have a good hair, and I say it's not possible this. And then he say, Angel Chart, he say, you need to change the mentality. You need to absorb the problems in a different way, because you are creating inside of you kind of I don't know, stress, nervous mix of things that you are losing the hair. Then since that point I changed a little bit the mentality. I was able to be better on the bike, but also to understand or absorbing in a different way the problems.
Hair seems fine now, I've got to say.
Yeah, still not 100%, not 100% the hair, but it's coming better and better, and I hope that with this winter I will return in a normal thing.
Race-wise, the most difficult race of the season for you?
Yeah, I mean, every race is very difficult, and every weekend, the approach of the weekend is so difficult, but I approach always in the same way, give my 100% all in from the beginning. I mean, I don't like to be smoother or slower on the practice than attacking in the race. I'm a little bit opposite, all in on the practice, and then on the race try to control the situation. But anyway, today was a very, in Valencia race was very, very difficult because, you know, the pressure, all these kind of things makes me a little bit stiffer on the bike. But anyway, I was able to be the same mark, another big save, but win the title in front of all my fans.
I think it sums up the season so well. At the start of the season, it really looked like Maverick Vinales was going to be the man that was going to challenge you for the title. And it turned into somebody completely different, didn't it? Andrea Dovizioso.
Yeah, I mean, this is Motogp. We are in the World Championship, and the best riders in the world with a motorbike are in Motogp. I mean, this means that every rider that is there have a really good talent, and if they have the tools, they have the experience and the opportunity, they will try to win the title. And this year, when the people were asking me which rival, which opponent is the most dangerous, I was saying always Maverick, Danny, Valentino, maybe Lorenzo, but I never said Dobby. And it's something that I learned this year, that you need to be careful with everybody and try to pay attention to everybody, because in the beginning of the season looks like Maverick was the fastest one, but in the end the most constant, the most complete guy to fight for the title was Dobby, and it was so hard and nice fight with him.
You had some tremendous head-to-head battles with him, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, with Dobby, our relationship is really good. It's like a kind of friend inside the paddock. But it's true that then when we are on the track, you don't have friends. I mean, always we try to have that respect, but we are riding on the limit, fairing with fairing, elbow with elbow. Try to do our 100%. Some nice battles. And he won every battle. If you check a little bit, Austria and Japan, he beat me. But anyway, were two circuits that I was struggling, and I arrived in the end with him. I tried, but yeah, he did, and he deserved also to be now on this place because he did an incredible season.
24 years old, 4 MotoGP world titles. I mean, how does that feel? You must have enormous pride.
Yeah, I feel, of course, I feel really proud. I feel really happy, really sweet moment. I'm in a dream, and this is the most important, that I'm enjoying my life, my moments, and of course, always I know where is the ground. I know that this year I can enjoy it a lot, but from 1st of January until next season will be will be another season, new season. I'm the World Championship since December 31. Then when we go in on January, I will be another rider, another opponent. Hope to fight again for the title, but of course now it's time to enjoy.
And your family has played an enormous part in this success, isn't it? And even your mum yesterday had a little word with Johan Zarco as he left on his scooter.
Yeah, of course, my family, my friends. I mean, I'm 24, I'm really young, and since now everything goes really good, so I don't want to touch any piece of my life, of my life. I don't want to touch anything from my life, because everything is well. I mean, my family is coming in the circuit sometimes, and my father nearly all the time. Even yesterday, I didn't know this, but my mom speak with Johan because you know, in the paddock we meet each other, and yeah, of course, always joking, but yeah, it's nice, no, to have this relationship inside the paddock. But then when we are on the track, you saw today, you saw with Johan that we fight until the end, even that I was fighting for the championship, but it's normal. I mean, if a rider is there and he have the first opportunity to win the race, I expect already that Johan will be very aggressive.
Now, what about this incredible team that you're almost like a family, aren't you? But you've given them a lot of work this year, haven't you? Would you fancy their job? Would you want to try the job working for Marc Marquez? There's a lot of extra hours.
Yeah, of course, my team is incredible. I mean, of course, my team is my second family, my family in the circuits. When is one of the main reasons why I'm Marc, why my character in the track, in the circuit, because all of them are supporting me a lot. This year I crashed 27 times. And they never complain. They never say, what are you doing, you need to be careful. They never complain. They just opposite way, push. We are here for repair the bike, but you need to find the limits, and this is something that gives me so good confidence and so good relationship between us inside the box.
What about this relationship? We'd like you just to describe in one word as I go through the members of the team. So we're going to start with Javier. One word.
It will be difficult, of course, but Javi is how is in English, the guy that check all the details. I mean, stickers. When you think that this is perfect, I mean, he's some guy that always is thinking and always trying to find something.
We come on to Jordi.
To Jordi, one of the funniest guys inside the team. I mean, he's playing always a lot of histories, and he's like a comedian. He's the comedian of the team. Yeah.
Ginetto.
Ginetto, I mean, is the heart, the heart of the heart.
Yes.
The heart of the of the team. He's always such a good person that it's impossible to fight with him, and really nice person. Ugino. Japanese, I will say Japanese Spanish guy. He was Japanese, but already last year we changed his character. He's already one more of the team, and really nice.
Carlos.
Carlos is the laugh of the team. I mean, he's laughing all the time, and yeah, he's the laugh of the team.
Matsu,
the guy that is putting always the calm, the situation, analyze everything, and is the guy that in a difficult moments is making everything easier.
Santi,
my right hand is in the gas. My left hand is for Santi. It's my left hand.
Pulling you back sometimes.
I mean, it's my left hand, and you know, I can say that everybody is important, but it's the one that I speak more.
Jose Luis.
I will say the sparring, my sparring. I'm training with him. It's a very big help for me.
And Emilio, I mean, who's been there right from the start.
Yeah, Emilio. I mean, the one that I think is more the most probability that he will have some heart attack. Is he's suffering too much.
You've talked about the crashes, and you made me smile today. I said you'd had 27 crashes. You said, actually, I've had 27 and a half crashes, talking about what happened in the race today. How do you manage, one, to avoid so many crashes, and when you do crash, to avoid injury?
I cannot say, because I don't know. I mean, of course, the 27 crashes is something that this winter time, when I will analyze this 2017 season, is one of the things that I want to improve for the future. But you need to find the feeling also with the bike, and we need to work together with Honda, my team, to keep the same speed and be safer. So a part of this, of course, at home I train, I prepare my body, I try to be fit all the time, try to stretch all the muscles before the practice, because I don't know what's going on there on the track, and I try to be ready always. But of course, it's something obviously that you need to have this point of luck that this year was with me.
And flag to flag, you seem, the team seem to have got it absolutely to perfection. And sometimes you do things and people think, that's too early, that's too late. It always turns out to be just perfect.
Yeah, of course, flag to flag races, like you saw on the TV, we prepare a lot. I know that maybe will be one per year, or maybe no, but this race can give to you the championship. I mean, Brno race, I take 25 points, and was a circuit that I was struggling. But anyway, we try to prepare, we try to have everything under control, and in flag to flag races, we always try to find a way to absorb the problems and to be a little bit smart on the track. But sure will arrive one day that we will make a mistake. But since now we're perfect.
And the celebrations in Valencia, the big dice. That dice must have been loaded to land on the 6 when you threw it. I cannot believe that it was. You've got to tell us. What did it have weights to make it land on the 6?
No, it was a trick. I didn't know, because I don't like to prepare celebrations. I mean, I was waiting what's going on there, because the people that is around you, they know that I'm a little bit special on that area, and I don't want to know anything. I prefer to have kind of surprise, but yeah, when they give me, I say, okay, but we'll be number 6, sure. And they say, don't worry, it's some trick inside or something. I don't know if it was water inside, but always will be number 6. Of course, it was part of the joke and the show.
You were telling me since the race, you've hardly been able to breathe. You've interviews, you haven't had anything to eat. It's just been so busy. But obviously, you're checking your phone the whole time for messages. Is there any special messages or any messages you're surprised that you've received that you can actually tell us about?
Honestly speaking, I didn't check. I saw like 231 message, and I say, okay, we will see. But of course, I will wait. I already see some message from some football players, soccer players. Some message of some family, friends. But anyway, slowly I will try to answer everybody because it's a special moment and we need to enjoy together.
You have a 2-day test coming up and then a bit of a break. What do you like doing in the winter that is not connected with motorcycles? I know you love going out and getting on the dirt. It's shown in the way you ride, but there's got to be some leisure time there somewhere.
Yeah, of course, during the winter, normally I never stop and I always try to do some kind of races, but now, honestly, I would like to, of course, finish a good test in Valencia and then try to disconnect a little bit, because this season has been really hard with a lot of pressure, so difficult to manage. And also my body is asking, you know, when you need to understand, you need to listen your body, and it's asking, please take a rest, please try to be calm a little bit, and of course I will try to enjoy it or to spend some time in my town with my friends, family, because it's the best place and it's where I feel better.
You told me earlier that we are not robots. People think sometimes we are, and we do suffer from stress, and you suffer from things that normal people suffer from.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we are not robots, and it's difficult to understand, but we are humans, and during season you have some up and downs, but not only on the bike, also on physical condition, also on mental conditions. Not only the problems you have at in the circuit, also at home, maybe. You know, the life is quite complicated sometimes, but anyway, you need to manage, you need to understand, you need to be smart, and of course, I always say the same. If you around you is a good people, good team, this is the best thing.
Marc, go and join the team now for a very welcome celebration.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on an amazing World Championship. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.